If you're a landscaper, contractor, or home renovation business and you want to become the go-to choice in your local area so you never have to worry about where your next project or job is coming from, and you want to build systems in your business instead of being a slave in your business, in other words, you want to stop being in the admin trap. You want to stop sending quotes at 9 p.m. at night. You want to stop going back and forward with potential projects, trying to book appointments, not knowing your heads from your tails because you're going from WhatsApp to SMS to email and everything's all over the place, and you just want to get your time back so you can spend more time with your family, more time with your friends, and build a business that excites you. And you want to attract great talent, people that you can scale with instead of unreliable individuals that constantly let you down. Well, this video is gonna hit you differently. Listen, I get it. You're tired of all the noise out there. Business experts and marketing gurus with their overinflated promises, promising the world and under-delivering. Lead sellers like Checker Trade and My Builder with their poor quality leads and referrals, which are basically just a race to the bottom and price where you can't scale your business on leads like that. And agencies, again, that overpromise and underdeliver, that are only trying to get you to spend more money on advertising, whether it be Google, Facebook, Instagram, just to get low quality leads that don't convert. You're tired of the noise. You're tired of being burnt out and overworked. So in this video, I promise to get straight to the point so I don't waste your time. But the truth is the industry's being tainted. It's full of misinformation, but the facts still remain the same. It's harder than ever to stand out in today's market. It feels like the market is completely saturated. You're constantly being undercut on price, and your potential customers are skeptical. They're sick and tired of being let down by cowboy builders and unreliable landscapers and home renovation businesses. And they're at the point now where it's typical for them to get 3, 4, even 5 quotes just to feel like they are in more control. And the good old days of running Google and Facebook ads and getting quotes are long gone. Every trade business is doing this right now. So that has become what Checker Trade is. You're no longer generating exclusive leads. If you're running ads, it's likely your competitors are running ads. So your customers are only going to chip you down and push you down on price because you haven't built any positioning or trust in the marketplace. Those good old days are gone. And to top it off, material costs are on the increase. Good talent is hard to find, as I already said. So you have to make a change. You have to do something different. And this is what this video is all about. So how do I know all of this and how can I relate so much? Well, unlike all the other marketing gurus and business experts or young kids that are sitting in their mom's basement behind their keyboards trying to get your hard-earned money, I have specific industry insights, unlike most of these other individuals. I'm the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer at Spencer & Co. Constructions Limited. It's a 7-figure landscaping business based in the West Midlands. And I'm also the Marketing Director for We Create Design and Build, a home renovation and commercial renovation business. So I'm in the trenches day in and day out. And don't worry, I've got nothing to sell you. I'm not going to try and sell you my course or offer you to join my agency or anything like that. The reason I make these videos is because I'm sick and tired of all the noise out there, and I want to make sure I'm giving you insights that are from a successful business just like yours so you can duplicate and do the same. And in the future, from time to time, I will open my doors to share some of these insights with you, and you'll be able to see a link in the description to a pre-notification list if you are interested in getting first dibs and hearing first on when that comes. But what you're best to do is just make sure that you subscribe to this video, like it, so you consistently get insider insights, behind the scenes videos that I'll be releasing every single week of how we get seven-figure results, how we've generated over 100 appointments, home site surveys in our own business in the last 90 days, and how we've closed over £700,000 worth of new business in our landscaping business alone within the last 90 days. So again, make sure you subscribe to this video, make sure you like it so you don't miss further insights going forward. So what are we doing to get these kind of results? Well, there's three main systems that we've refined and developed that has helped us get these results. And in this video, I'm going to give you a big picture overview of them. And again, I'm going to recommend that you subscribe, because in the next series of videos, I'm going to go a bit more granular so you can see the intricacies to each of these systems so you can start to duplicate it to get out of the trap that you may be in with your own business. Now, the first system that we've built is called our profit-driven positioning system. And what this does, it helps us become the premium go-to local choice in our area, so we never have to worry about where our next client is coming from. In other words, we utilize social platforms and offline marketing to ensure that we are the premium choice, so we do not have to compete on price. We can go in there knowing that we've planted seeds, we've put in so much goodwill into our market and positioned ourselves so well that when we offer our quotes, they're grounded in solid trust. In other words, oftentimes when Dan, the director of the business who heads the sales in our business, goes out to quote a job, we've already put so much goodwill into the marketplace that oftentimes customers are excited to meet him. He's often greeted by saying, "Oh my God, it's Dan. I've been watching your content for so long. I'm so excited to get you here." Now, this positions us completely different to your typical person that is just generating leads and paying Google and Facebook and agencies just to get a quote. Those individuals, like I've already said, are racing to the bottom on price, where we're positioned as a premium choice. And people today are skeptical. They want individuals that are willing to put a face to their business, a face to their work, put their reputation online. And this is what profit-driven positioning is all about. It's about putting so much goodwill into the marketplace, literally positioning yourself and putting yourself in your clients' and customers' shoes and giving them valuable insights on how they can get the best quality work and how they can ensure they're not going to get ripped off so they don't have to pay twice. The first time is usually by a bad cowboy builder. The second time is usually the times where we go in and clean up that mess. And this is how you want to position yourself. While everybody is out there trying to pick all the fruit, the right fruit off the trees, we focus and heavily invest in planting seeds of goodwill in our market. And this is why it ensures that we get a minimum of 15 or more quote-ready jobs every single month. In the next video in this series, I'm going to go deeper into profit-driven positioning, how we actually do this and the principles behind it so you can actually duplicate this. So again, make sure that you subscribe to this. Make sure you watch the next video in this series if you want to stop racing to the bottom on price and relying on poor quality leads or referrals. The second system that we built in our business literally saves us so much time and so much energy from going back and forth and going back and forth with the admin, booking appointments, sending quotes, following up on quotes, all the headache stuff when you've got a business and fulfillment to take care of. And the second system is what we call our profit-driven pipeline. And our profit-driven pipeline is how we take inquiries and move them through a series of different stages that is built upon automation, systems, and AI to enable us to have a massive competitive advantage, where most people get inquiries and are taking sometimes hours, if not days, to get back to people. We are instantly getting back to people. It doesn't matter whether they're inquiring via Facebook, Instagram, phone call, text, WhatsApp. We have pre-built systems that are instantly get on top of our leads, that automatically book those people in for site surveys, and it automatically qualifies them. It schedules all our appointments. So all Dan has to do, and our team of site surveyors, is all they need to do is go out and turn up. And because our profit driven positioning system has positioned us so well, all we have to do is not hard sell and try and get them over the line. All we have to do is provide expert advice, point them in the right direction, and build relationships, which is why we have such a high conversion rate, and we've been able to close over £700,000 worth of business in the last 90 days alone. This system is so crucial to have, and this is the system that enabled Dan to stop sending quotes at 9 o'clock at night, stop going back and forth with clients, stop worrying about whether the client got back to us on WhatsApp, on email, on phone, or whatever it is. It centralizes everything, it automates everything, and it systemizes everything and makes our internal team's processes streamlined and sleek. Now, not in the next video, but the video after this, I'm going to be going a lot deeper into our profit driven pipeline and how you can build this out and how you can utilize it and how it can help you save so much time and get your energy back so you're not a slave in your business. So again, make sure you subscribe because you won't want to miss this sequential pieces of content that I'm going to be releasing on this YouTube channel, which will give you the inside insights into how we've built this in our own business. Now, the final system that you need in your business is probably the linchpin. I'm not going to say it's the most important thing because dependent on where you're at, whether you need to be more positioned more premiumly, whether you need automated systems to get your time back. But the last system is what we call our profit-driven processes. These are the systems that allows us to recruit at scale, to attract top talent, and to build all our systems so we can optimize and train our team in an effective way so that we're not constantly trying to have to repeat ourselves, or we're not trying to, find crap talent over and over again. We're actually able to retain and attract quality talent. So we're actually able to fulfill at scale. You see, your biggest constraint and your bottleneck will be how fast and how much work you can take on. Now, that will be predicated by how well your recruitment system is and how you're able to attract and retain good talent. And on top of that, how well are you able to train them? How well are you able to develop those people so you can scale out your teams and actually build a business that doesn't rely on you? Now, this might not necessarily mean you want to build a 7-figure or an 8-figure business or wherever it is. You might just want a small team and a good set of reliable people so you're not the only person that your business is reliant upon. But this system is so critical if you're sick and tired of just being the only person in your business or being the only person that's dealing with all the fires, or you're constantly getting laborers or landscapers or skilled individuals that are letting you down. You need all these free systems all together. This is what really enables us to not pull our hair out at night, not go to bed worrying, and we consistently refine these systems. And this is why we created this channel. This is why we're creating this content, to share these secrets with you. Now, with that being said, as I said, I'm going to highly recommend that you subscribe to this channel. And in the next video that you'll be able to access here, if it isn't already released, make sure you go ahead and watch that video, because I'm going to be going deeper into the profit-driven positioning element, literally how you can become the go-to choice in your local area for your service, so you never have to compete on price and you never have to worry about where your next client is coming from. Hopefully this video has inspired you and it showed you a little bit behind what we're doing and how we're doing it. As I said, in the next videos, we're going to go deeper. We're going to peel back the curtain. We're going to show you how all this works. And as I said, right now, I'm busy working with Spencer & Co. and the business that I'm working with. But in the future, I will open private client spots where you will be able to access the system and work with us directly so you can take advantage of these. For now, though, just dive into the content. But if you head over to the description, you'll be able to see a link where you can join the pre-notification list, so you can get first dibs. You can hear first when spots do open for access to this system. But for now, subscribe to the page, drop us a like, even drop a comment below if you have any specific questions. But I'm going to urge you to go ahead and watch the second video in the series, which is going to help you become that local go-to business in your area. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.